Yeah, buddy. Welcome back, everyone, to another edition. Unapologetic Sports. It's your favorite Unc Lee Ice. You know, I got my partner in crime, my brother from a different mother, my ace, boom, coon. It's the fly guy, y'all. What's up, man?
Ryan!
What's up? What's up, Lee Ice?
What's going on, man?
Nothing. Everything's good. Weather's
Hey,
getting good. Yeah.
enjoying this weather. You know, Mother Nature, you know, I want to say a word, but I don't want to offend nobody. But her and that little attitude, I guess she feeling good today.
Yeah, we got the playoffs coming up. We got the Final Four coming up. Good stuff going on. We got the draft in a few weeks. Good stuff going on in the sports world.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Hey man, let's thank everybody for tuning to last week's show. Thank everybody for tuning to this week's show. Like I always say, I hope we can entertain y'all doing whatever you're going through. If you had a bad day, I always say, come chill with us. You're not getting along with your significant other, come chill with us. The kids getting on your damn nerves, come chill with us. The dog won't stop barking. Come hang out with Lee Ice and the Fly Guy, Flying Brian. You ready to get things started?
Yes, sir.
Uh, is that a Buffalo Bill?
Yeah, it's faded.
Just like them in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Let's go. All right, man. What's on that agenda? What we gonna start with? I know you want to tune in something.
Yeah. So, just want to touch on UFC a little bit. I talk about it on here a lot, trying to get it over. If anybody out there watches UFC or MMA fights, or if you don't, you might have seen a viral clip going around. I sent it to you to check out before the show. Uh, So
Yeah.
this was a fight. Looking at the picture, it doesn't look great, but it's a KO or a knockout. I highly recommend. I know it can be looked at as barbaric or whatever, but if you're going to watch that stuff, you're looking for finishes. So this was a fight that the finish ended up being ruled as a knockout, but in reality was a knockout and a choke submission at the exact same time. Something that's never I've never seen in the UFC before. So
Uh,
it's gone a little viral. She's fine, by the way, after putting that picture up there. It took a little while, but she got up, and when they announced the fighters and they held the arms up, she was there for it, so she was okay. And she's put videos up after. But this was a fight where winner was going to get a title shot, so it was a big fight. As somebody who's not really a fan, and I sent you the clip. What'd you think of it?
I don't know why I
Just can't
just
get
can't
into
get it.
it,
I can't get into it. I don't. I it's
even with a
you
finish. I
know
mean, you watch? Did you ever watch? I mean, I'm sure you watched Tyson and stuff, right?
yeah. I mean,
But
for some reason, I never looked at boxing like that. But
yeah,
this is just
yeah.
out of yeah.
Does it
I
does it
don't.
make
I
it does
can't
it make it
explain it.
does it what about the female aspect of it? Does that add or make it even worse?
No, it's about the same. And it
Yeah,
might be a little worse because it's female.
right.
you know.
Um, Again, I love it, and it's still very popular. It's not a huge deal with Paramount. We've talked about the White House card that's coming up. I'm sure that'll get a lot of news coverage, even non-sports news when it gets closer. But just if a knockout like that doesn't make you get you intrigued on it, then I guess nothing will technically. But it's a just go to YouTube, type in Macy Barber, it'll pop right up, and then just check it out. But again, if you're a boxing fan or a combat sports fans and you never checked it out, check it out. It's on every week, every Saturday, so it's just something to have on. I enjoy it. So yeah, I just wanted to get your thoughts on that. And again, we're so last week we had a topic. We did the top receivers for each team, so we're going to do something similar to that. We got a lot of good feedback about that. We had a lot of good discussions with that, so we're going to do that. But again, we got to talk about something first because they're still on
Don't do.
fire.
Don't do
We
it.
got to talk about the playoffs are coming. We only got a few games left. They just had a big win last night against the tough Washington Wizards. So they got to carry that momentum into the playoffs. I think they've won like 11 of their last 12 or 12 or whatever it is. They lost what was the last game they lost to? It was a decent team, but it was a close game. So I know the world is, we our numbers are starting to go up. People are tuning in, and I know the world wants to know your thoughts on LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers.
Hey man, hey, they they played a tough ass team last night. I mean, the Washington Wizards, it don't get any tougher than that. And for them to beat a team like them, a great team like the Wizards,
Exactly.
you know, LeBron James flexing, he had a triple double. Like I said, I mean, if you could do that against the Wizards, imagine what you can do against any other team.
I mean, look at this big
You
three.
know,
Look at this.
look at them, the Lakers. But when playoff time comes, drop the L and put in the F, because
Fakers.
that's what they are. Drop the L and put in the F. All you Laker fans out there, Midnight Rider, and all the rest of y'all, enjoy now, talk your shit now, because when playoff time comes, one, done. That's right.
So that's been on here a few weeks. So I just like bringing that up to message you a little bit. We do have the playoffs coming. We'll have Josh will be coming on later in the show talking about playoffs and the March Madness Final Four preview. Um, so we got people checking in. Mama Sweeney's checking in.
Mama.
So we got Timothy Watkins. Never hit a woman, but no man wants a woman that he's scared of. Just to clarify, to the UFC, they're not men fighting women, by the way. I just want to make sure that's not what was floated out
Yeah,
there.
but
It
would
is women versus
I don't
women, but
I don't think I would date a woman from that does that,
right.
because in the long run she's gonna beat my ass.
There are a
You-
few. I mean, take out the size of it, but there are a few. Like Ronda Rousey, her boyfriend is a former MMA fighter, and he's a huge guy. But there are a few women that are like just with regular guys. So, yeah,
Yeah, I bet they are.
yeah. The Lakers are ass. He said.
There you go, Tim.
He's a fan of the Celtics.
Oh yeah, he's diehard Celtic fan. I'm sure we're gonna hear from him when playoff time comes. So
So I got my cousin watching. Hi Harper. She got her ears pierced today, so she's very happy about that. So to celebrate, she's watching me. So it's a good gift to have.
okay, the name Harper.
Yeah, Harper.
Welcome, Harper.
Yeah, I think I talked about it on another show how we were talking baseball and I told how Bryce Harper's like part of my life, even though I'm not a baseball fan. I have three cousins and friends that name their kids Harper. They swear it has nothing to do with Bryce, but I don't buy it.
Just a coincidence, huh?
Yeah, big coincidence. Never known anybody name their first name Harper in my life, and then all of a sudden,
Hey man, that's my favorite player. A lot of Nats fans can't stand him, but hey,
all right. So
they
my
should have
uncle
took
said,
care of him.
what do you guys think of they're going to win a championship? So, see, in a professional environment, to keep the audience intrigued and sticking around for the entire hour, we're going to cover that later in the show. So you got to stick
Yeah,
around if
stay
you want to find out the
around.
answer to that question. We are
Stay
professionals. That's how we
around.
do it here.
Hmm.
So real quick, do you want a woman that can kick your ass? I don't think any guy wants that. But I wouldn't mind the paycheck that came with it, I guess. But
Oh yeah.
and in my health condition, most women can kick my ass. So I'll take the money on top of that. But that's just me. So yeah, so just a little bit. Anything in the sports world you want to talk about? Anything you want to cover before we get to the main topic?
Nah, let's get to the main
Yeah.
topic.
All right.
No,
So
we did.
yeah, last week we did receivers. It went over so well with the audience. And we're gonna this week we're gonna cover running backs. So same place that did the receiver. So it's the same whoever the guys that did it are same opinion. So this is running backs of each individual team. So just like last week, I'm assuming you went through this. You actually sent me this.
Mm.
And I guess you went through who you disagree with and
Oh Lord, they really screwed this. They
oh, you think this
really
was real bad?
screwed this one up. When I say they screwed this one up, I don't know who did this, but they need to be fired. Okay,
So you think this is way
fired.
worse than the receiver one?
This is worse than the receiver.
Yeah,
I
okay.
got over a third. The third. What I got 9 to 10 of them. Just No, ain't no way. No way. A lot of people gonna be like, man, you crazy. But if
And
you old school like me, if you know your history, your NFL history, that's all I'm like. Go back, Google. I always say Google, YouTube, do something. So I gotta take a
yeah,
drink before.
yeah. So by the way, quick context. You sent me this. It was on Facebook, and it was posted about a couple days ago. So as far as I know, this is new and up to date. And then so my uncle. I mean, it's, maybe we can start with this one. Where's Earl Campbell?
I'm glad you brought that up because that's one that pissed me off. Where it says the Titans, well, we know the
Yeah,
Titans to be the Oilers,
Oilers. Yeah,
and they got Derrick Henry on there. With all due respect to Derrick Henry, but Earl Campbell was the best running back in that franchise history. Love you, Blue Houston Oilers, number 34. He was the Houston Oilers. Okay, they might have threw the ball like 10 times at the most in a game, and guess who they gave the ball to? Earl. Earl Campbell. Like I said, all due respect to Derrick Henry, but he ain't no damn Earl Campbell. Did Derrick Henry win the Did he ever win a MVP?
no.
Earl did. Did he ever lead his team to the conference championship? Did Baltimore make the conference championship 2 years
Uh,
ago?
yes, they did, and Tennessee's been the one too. So if you want to
Okay.
put that on him, or you want to put that on Grable, or you want to put that
Okay.
on Tannehill, that's up to you. But Derrick Henry has been to two championships. Now he's had
Oh,
Lamar for one of them, but
yeah. He had 10. I mean, like I say, all due respect to Derrick Henry, who's a great back, but he's not Earl Campbell. And then all the youngins be, oh, look at the stats. See, I keep telling people stats and numbers don't tell the whole story.
yeah, you
Earl
can't. You
Campbell,
got. You get. Yeah, you can't. You can't judge stats for errors. Errors, you kind of have to do a little bit of stats, a little bit of accolades. Think about how the time was and how the rules were, stuff like that. There's so much more than just pure. If you look at stats, like Joe Montana's stats doesn't hold up to, you know,
right.
Jared Goff's numbers, but the accolades and then the time, I mean, so there's a lot more than just pure stats.
Yeah, Earl Campbell, I mean, dominated from 78 to about, I think he had like a 4 year run that was crazy. Chris Johnson. You love Chris Johnson, but he ain't no damn Earl Campbell. Eddie George, great back. No Earl Campbell. They didn't have an impact like Earl, man. Earl, I mean, Bum Phillips ran that man till he couldn't run no more. You know.
Earl Campbell played football when football was a man's game, so that's part of the when you got to count errors in, and then not to move you off Campbell, but did you have Gale Sayers on there too?
Nah, they have Gale on there because he played for the Bears and Chicago. They got that one right.
Yeah,
Peyton is
Walter Payton. Yeah,
the greatest. But look, if it wasn't for and Tim, I tell you, Tim Watkins will tell you, if it wasn't for the Pittsburgh Steelers, Earl Campbell would have a Super Bowl ring. He literally would have been a one man show that won a Super Bowl. Oh, Lenny Moore, Lionel Mitchell for the Colts. Uh, maybe Lenny Moore. See, I like this. See these are they know what they're talking about. I went back and forth, but I left Edgerrin James on as the coach. But Lenny Moore was probably the first two-way running back that can run the ball and catch the ball out the backfield. You know what? I might have to put him there. I might have to remove Edgerrin James and put Lenny Moore there. Who sent that there? Tell him thank you.
that's my cousin in
Okay.
Wisconsin.
Another one on there, the 49ers. They got Frank Gore. All due respect. But does anybody really talk about Frank Gore?
No, I know he's his like again he's got numbers and stuff, but you're right. Is he going to make the Hall of Fame? He's going to be close, right? I know it took Roger Craig
They're
years.
gonna have to put
Yeah,
him in because he's what, second now? I think he's
or
second.
something like that. Yeah,
So they're gonna have to put him in. But really, does anybody talk about Frank Gore?
I wouldn't have thought of Gore first. No, sorry, are you putting Craig or are you putting somebody else?
You say it again, Roger
Yeah,
Craig.
Roger Craig. Okay.
Yeah, first 1,000 yard running back. I mean, running and receiver. four, what, three Super Bowls he got? Yeah, Roger Craig, definitely. Now, I'm definitely gonna get some feedback from this one.
Oh, real
Come
quick, go back to the Colts because Human Google's got Marshall Falk or Eric Dickerson for the Colts.
Oh wow, that's a good one. And you know what? You can do them both for the Rams too. You could do them both for the
Well,
Rams.
Dickerson's on
Wow.
there for the Rams, obviously, but
Wow. Yeah. So I know I'm gonna get some feedback from Tim on this one. The Steelers got Jerome Bettis. No, 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 man. Come on, man. How is it? How do they not put Franco Harris on this? Jerome Bettis, really? All due respect. I mean, I know it sounded like I have no respect for these running backs, but come on, man. Jerome Bettis, yeah, he was a great back, but he wasn't Franco Harris, okay? Franco, not one, not two, not three, four. And he was an integral part. He was an integral part in all four. Unlike Jerome Bettis, when he won his Super Bowl with the Steelers, he would just come in there, what, on third and fourth down. Go ahead, Tim. I knew I was going. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. No, he was not. He was not. He's not Franco Harris. All right. I'm going up the ladder. This is one for you, Fly Guy. The Bills.
OJ.
I didn't even have to say it. You knew it.
I mean, those are
With
the
all
two.
due,
Yeah.
I mean, Thurman Thomas was a great back. And he was probably the main cause of why they got the 4 Super Bowls. But he wasn't O.J. Simpson, man. Thurman had Andre Reed and James Lofton and Jim Kelly. You know who O.J. had?
Yeah, no, exactly.
You know? Close your
No.
eyes. Close your eyes. Everybody
Okay.
close their eyes. What you see?
Nothing.
Not a damn thing. That's what O.J. had. Not a damn thing. But he did work.
What's up, Anthony?
Andy from Miami.
Yeah, it's funny you brought up OJ. I mean, I figured when I looked at it, Thurman was an MVP. But they're talking about how they're building a new stadium for Buffalo, and they're debating whether or not to actually put OJ on the ring or not. They might leave him off the Hall of whatever you want to call it, the Ring of Fame, what Hall of Fame.
Don't do that to that man. OJ put the Bills on the map, kept them on the map. I mean, when you think Buffalo, you think OJ first. You know,
Yeah,
OJ had the electric company. Good one, Mama. Good one. He
well,
had a good offensive line. That's what they called him. And remember, he got 2014 games. Let's remember that one, okay?
yeah, yeah. So Anthony's got a hypothetical for us. In their prime, Eric Dickerson or Bo Jackson?
With all due respect to Bo Jackson, he just didn't do it long enough. Eric Dickerson, he's one of my favorite players of all time. His first 4 years with the Rams, I don't think nobody can compare to that. No running back.
Well,
Maybe his first, maybe five. Let me see. He came in at 83, 83, 84,
yeah.
85, 86. Until he got traded to the Colts. And even when he went his first couple of years with the Colts, he was lighting up.
Um, yeah, Bo Jackson's like the biggest what if in all of sports. I mean, they've done
Yeah.
documentaries and 30 for 30s just based on what he could have been. And it's so funny because his legacy is still live on to this day, almost based on the video games more than they have the actual.
Tecmo Bowl, yeah.
Yeah, well, they're re-releasing Tecmo Bowl with a one-of-one trading card of him, and he's all part of it. And they've done that was in Family Guy episodes. That was in they've done Super Bowl commercials. So yeah, I mean that's almost that game alone has almost made him to another level. But yeah, I mean obviously in his prime, the potential of what he was going to be, who knows? I remember growing up as a kid, the famous Bo Knows commercial with
Mm,
Jordan and Gretzky and all those guys. So yeah, he had the machine behind him.
yeah. All right, I'm gonna move on. I got the Eagles got LaShawn McCoy is theirs. Uh, I'm sorry. I saw Wilbert Montgomery. I don't think the Eagles had a better back in their prime than Wilbert Montgomery, late 70s. He used to eat my team up. He used to tear, oh my God, he used to tear the Redskins. Every game he played was like 3 or 4 touchdowns. No bullshit. Every damn game. Late 70s, early, every game. Wilbur was getting nothing less than 2 or 3 touchdowns when he played against us. So maybe that's just a little personal today. Sean McCoy was great, was a good running back. But I'm going to go with Wilbur Montgomery. The Saints, they got Alvin Kamara. Uh, Alvin Kamara is good. I mean, maybe they might have that right. And maybe I'm just keeping it old school, but Chuck Muncie, man. I'm thinking Chuck Muncie with the Saints. I know you probably have you heard that name before?
Yeah.
Big running back. Wore number 42 for the Saints. He probably was the first runner with like glasses or goggles, But he had like a little drug issue. He got traded to the Chargers. Yeah, that was a running back who wasted all their talent. This one kind of pissed me off. The Chiefs, Jamal Charles, man. I got two. I mean, I can name two running backs better than him. Priest Holmes, for one. The run he had when Dick Vermeil was the coach was ridiculous, and of course Marcus Allen. You
Oh
know,
yeah. Yeah.
they got more
Little
touchdowns
late
than
for
him,
him, but yeah.
and a little bit of time that they was there than he did. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know who made Jamal Charles. Did anybody ever mention Jamal Charles back then?
No.
Like, oh, Jamal, let's see some Jamal Charles highlight. I mean, see, they go by numbers, man. You can't do everything by numbers. You can't do it. In these well, I'm gonna do the Green Bay Packers. I'm on Green. Do your history. Mama got it right. I didn't even have to say it. There's two right there that I got right here on my paper. Thank you. I didn't even have to say it. It's right there for you. Jim Taylor and Paul Horner. You're disrespecting NFL royalty. That's NFL royalty right there. If you go on YouTube, look at some old NFL films, and you see the great Vince Lombardi on the chalkboard, we run it up the alley. Guess who we talking about? Jim Taylor and Paul Horner. They ran it up the alley. The famous Green Bay Packers suite. Guess who was running that? Them two. Not Armand Green. And this one really gonna piss people off. This one's gonna be the most controversial of all. And all you Cowboy fans, I don't give a shit. Emmitt Smith is not the greatest Dallas Cowboy running back of all time.
Oh boy.
Okay? He's not. It's Tony Dorsett. All right? If Tony Dorsett had this line that Emmitt Smith had, he might be the all-time leading rusher. But Tom Landry didn't run him like that. When he was a rookie, he didn't start till like the 11th, 12th game of the season. And he still got 1,000 yards as a rookie.
All right, before the comments start coming in about that, let me cover the
All
stuff
you
that's been
bum-ass
coming
Cowboy
in.
fans who think Emmitt Smith, no, it's Tony Dorsett.
So Anthony said, as a Dolphins fan, I would have Ricky Williams because I never saw I saw him growing up. I never saw Larry, and that's fine. There's going to be a lot of that where the younger guys are going to talk about. Thurman for me was the running back I grew up on. I never saw OJ live, but that's kind of how it gets screwed. But I think everybody knows Larry Zonka was
Yeah,
the
Larry
best.
Zonka. I mean,
Yeah, but that's
like
fine.
Anthony, YouTube is available, Anthony. Go watch Larry Zonka.
uh,
This is starting. What?
starting to sound like get off the lawn list, telling you the old man.
I, I'm telling the truth, man. Midnight Rider. Who am I lying about? Maybe Shady McCoy and Wilbert Montgomery, but everybody else, hell no.
So you said you better have Stephen Davis for the Panthers. Looks like you're getting some love with the Dorsett. Timmy Watkins said Dorsett. Joshua said
Yes,
he agrees with you on Emmitt
yes,
Smith, and he brought
yes,
up OJ. Yeah, we covered OJ a few minutes ago. Leroy said
yes.
he has OJ over Thurman. I mean, again, it's an argument, so it's either way, it's fine for me. Emmett not even the best running back of his era. Yeah, that's a whole other conversation we could talk about. Not the best running back of his era. But before that, real quick, Timmy did this earlier. We'll use this to close out. We'll have to get in a big conversation over it. But Timothy said Barry Sanders is the best running back of all time. Now, obviously, there's a lot of debate about that. I think most people will agree that your three normally are Barry Sanders, Walter Payton, and Jim Brown. Those are normally, I believe, people. I mean, again, you can argue, you got OJ and stuff, whatever. But I think if you wanted to start, like we're gonna have a cheap plug again. We're gonna do a goat conversation in a few weeks of the NBA, where your two kind of poster childs of it are Jordan and LeBron, with Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Kareem, other guys that people are going to discuss. That's fine. But I think if you talk running backs, I think those are the three that you would kind of have up there of Jim Brown. What I say, Jim Brown, Walter Payton,
Hey,
and Barry Sanders.
right.
Yeah.
You know, I say this, and I piss a lot of Emmitt Smith fans and LeBron. Emmitt Smith, I compare Emmitt Smith and LeBron together. They got the numbers, they got but they're not the best. Just because you got the all-time leading rushing yards and all, that don't mean you're the best. You know,
See, Anthony,
like
that's why we're going to have the
Emmitt Smith
conversation.
was not the best running back of all. What is that?
Well, he said, let's not do the LeBron thing. Well, it's not technically a LeBron thing. We're going to just
Yeah,
have the discussion of who the GOAT. We're going to bring other people from other shows. We're going to try to make it a big thing. We're it just seems to be the argument has become two guys, and we're actually going to use that as the reason to have the conversation so other people can be talked about. Like I said, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Kareem, Chamberlain, Russell, all those guys. There's an argument for many different people. It's just become in the sports world a two-man conversation, and we're going to broaden it up, and
but
we're going
you
to get
LeBron
feedback
fans have
about
made
everyone.
that. They did that.
Yeah,
They did that. That's his generation.
yeah. Barry just that's true. Barry just said, "I'm done with this. Not enough of that." For the we're gonna wrap this up real quick. We're gonna do a quick freezer and
Oh,
flying high. So he said for the Chiefs, I would actually have Priest Holmes and Christian.
I had that, but I forgot about the mid the Nigerian nightmare,
Nigerian
Christian
Nightmare. Yeah,
Okoye.
he keeps
That's
mentioning him. My
another
bad.
one that's better
Yeah,
than Jamal Charles.
yeah.
Yeah, good one, Anthony. Thank you, sir.
All right.
Shout
So
out to
yeah. So
Anthony.
these always go over well when we do these. Obviously, we have the quarterback one we can do. I actually just found one. I believe by the same guys again. Hold on, I'll put it on the screen. It's actually perfect timing. This stuff just kind of falls into your lap. So we will maybe not next week, but we will do this one. The worst draft busts of each team. So that's perfect timing to do that. Maybe next week or the week after we can discuss that. That's one's a little more forgiving to talk about. Again, you're talking about the worst. So if you feel one's worse than the other, that's fine, whatever. But so yeah, we can cover that in the next few weeks. But yeah, let's get to who's
Y'all
flying
favorite
high.
stuff. Y'all favorite segment.
Yeah. So we'll just do a quick one. This is just like a hodgepodge, no theme. Usually we have a theme when we do it. Um, I my fault for not being a professional. I've been having the guy's name in my head all day. Forgot to write it down, so of course I forgot it. Obviously, the guy from UConn who made the shot and UConn themselves. Nobody's flying more high than that guy. Can you imagine? Can you imagine being a college student and making that shot of what the things that you're gonna get? Not just girls and just what your life is gonna be just for. I mean, Christian Leitner is still living off that shot. He's still
Still living. And he's gonna that was a lifetime shot. We're gonna
yeah,
talk about that shot
of course.
every March now. Every March they're gonna show that shot
So real quick,
because it was against Duke.
yeah. So Timothy Hardy's putting in his 2 cents for the draft bus. Heath Schuler, pretty sure that's who was on there for the Redskins, but yeah, of course. So Josh, yeah, Josh will be on in a few minutes, and we'll talk about. Looks like he's heartbroken over the loss. Again,
uh,
not having a dog in the fight. Watching it was fun. My son and his girlfriend were here, and she's apparently her family's a Duke fan, even though she goes to Maryland. So that was cool to watch. So yeah, nobody's flying higher than him. just to keep the in life and in sports, just to keep the gimmick going. The Lakers flying real high, flying right on into the playoffs.
You do that. You just want to
Well,
do that shit
everybody
on
who's
purpose.
followed you or knows you, has watched you, knows how you feel about LeBron. Um, so yeah, they're flying right under the playoffs with their hottest streak. So that's it. I just got a quick two.
All
Um,
right.
so you said I was actually kind of looking forward because you said you have a just kind of a random hodgepodge. So who
Ooh.
knows who? Yes, that's a new one. I saw a little video game style.
Oh, look at that. I gotta change my hat. It's getting a little cold up in here.
So let's see for this week who is in Lee Ice's
Ooh,
deep freezer.
yes. Oh man. All right. Coming in. Got to put the Chicago Bulls in there for what they did to this young guy. I think his name is Jaden Envy. They cut him because he expressed his religious beliefs about, I guess, Pride Night was coming up, in Chicago, and he
Yeah, a lot,
expressed
a lot of teams do different things with it. Sometimes people are vocal about it. Yeah, you sent me the video and I've read some of the stuff about it. Yeah, I mean, I'm a Catholic. He's a Catholic. He expressed his beliefs on it and he's being censored like a lot of people get with all the different stuff. Yeah, we didn't really do a full, discussion of it because we try to, keep it open, have fun on this show. I'm
yeah,
sure the other guys and the other shows will cover it a little more than us. But yeah, I don't disagree. I believe they should be in the freezer. So,
yeah, man. Yeah. Other guy, somebody I'm pretty sure we all love, Mr. Tiger Woods.
uh,
What's going on with you, man? Like flipping your damn car over, getting popping pills and driving, bro. That's not cool, man. Make too much money. We was on another show and we mentioned too much money, man. You should have a driver. You want to get high? Hey, that's your choice. But be safe about it. Get a damn driver, man. What are you driving? Why are you driving? Unless you're driving places you ain't supposed to be. How about
yeah,
that's what
which
I'm saying?
he's got a history of that. So. What's the famous quote? What your heroes live long enough to become villains or something like that, or some quote like that. And
Yeah, pretty
unfortunately,
much.
he's becoming that.
Also coming in, I love this one. I know it's rumors, but I hope it's true. Floyd Mayweather.
Oh,
Rumors he broke. I know. I hope it's true. I can't stand that guy, man. I can't stand that guy.
so I missed
And
it.
it
So what's the Floyd Mayweather news? I missed that.
that he's broke. He
Oh,
has no
well
money.
he's fighting Pacquiao, so maybe that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They say he's selling stuff. Somehow he's in $350 million debt. Hey,
Jesus.
if he
I
made all that money and he's truly going through this, you fucking deserve it. Cause you're an asshole, bro.
yeah,
You a
I
straight up
remember
asshole.
he did a show called Ridiculousness on MTV, and he had like 2 sacks of cash sitting underneath him, like spilled out, like the whole time
Mm,
it was like just stuff like that. I know I was just watching a thing on UFC because they have a lot of issues with money with their fighters, but I think he got over 100 million for the Conor McGregor fight, like
yeah.
guaranteed.
And if
Yeah,
he's broke, good for him. I remember, I think about 2007, he was fighting somebody I actually paid for it. And then I saw him pre-fight just take some money talking about, yeah, y'all paid for it. And threw it at the screen. I was like, oh, hell no. I would never, ever, ever pay to watch your dumb ass fight again. Also coming in, the North Carolina Tar Heels for firing Hubert Davis. I mean, what do you, this guy has a winning record, you know. I mean, I guess what they want, instant gratification. He's been there. Help me out, human Google. How long has Hubert? Well, how long was Hubert Davis there?
yeah.
Either way, he didn't deserve to get fired right now. Okay, he didn't deserve to get fired right now. So yeah, North Carolina, you're in my freezer. And number one, oh my God, this guy has truly, truly becoming an embarrassment. He's embarrassing himself. He's ruining his legacy. His name is Isaiah Thomas. I don't know if you saw
Oh,
it. He came out and said if Kevin Durant was
uh
on the Bulls when Jordan, the Bulls team that Jordan had, that he would win the same amount it rings as as Michael Jordan.
Yeah,
He would win.
Isaiah's been vocal about Jordan. We all know. If you don't know, the famous story is that Isaiah wasn't on the dream team because Jordan refused to allow him to play on the dream team. There was a game that where so the Pistons had beat the Bulls like three straight playoff series. The Bulls finally beat them to get to the championship game, and Isaiah and the team walked off the court before the game was over and didn't shake hands.
Right.
Apparently, Jordan has always held resentment to that, and when it was time to do the dream team, he he said either him or Isaiah, he's not going to be on the team. So, and Isaiah has always held uh, resentment towards that. So he has said a lot of stuff like that. I believe he's backed LeBron as the GOAT and with Jordan and all that.
I
So there's a
mean,
lot of that. Yeah.
it's one thing to say LeBron, okay, everybody's, but when you Kevin Durant, come on, man, get the Isaiah, quit it, man. It's making you look bad. It's making you look really bad, and it's ruining your legacy. You're gonna go down as the Jordan hater now
Because we
because
know
you just talk.
there's personal animosity there.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I go back and forth with people about this. Like Jordan need to let it go. Jordan isn't one. You should never. The Pistons tried to kill that man on the court. If you watch them old games, they tried to kill that man, knocking him out. But do you hear Michael Jordan saying anything?
No.
He said something in this documentary, called him an asshole, which
Yeah.
Isaiah Thomas was an asshole back then. The Detroit Pistons, the whole team, yeah.
Yeah.
The bad boys, they would hurt you. And they hurt Michael. They hurt Scottie Pippen. So why would you want to play with somebody that really could have ended your career and then laugh about it? They used to laugh about that shit.
So we got Ricardo saying Lee Ice preach. And then
My brother.
real quick, I forgot to mention this on Flying High for the local audience and for my father. The Nationals, 3-1 Nationals, just beat the crap out of the Phillies yesterday. Was it 13-2? And the Nationals are 3-1, 3-1. And then real quick
My
before we go to
father would
break,
love that.
yeah, real quick before we go to break, yeah, Anthony talked about Mayweather, how he's kind of ruined, boxers' mentality of just worrying about getting a dollar and not worrying about putting on a good fights for the audience. And yeah, I mean it's hard not to deny that. I mean,
I
yeah, I
mean,
don't wish being broke on anyone, but when you flaunt it out there like that
it,
and you act the way
put
you
it this
do,
way: it couldn't have happened to a better person.
yeah,
It couldn't have
exactly.
happened to a better person.
All right, take
So
us a break.
that's the Lee Ice Freezer. So we're gonna take a break. When we come back, our special guest, you've been seeing him. I gotta change hats again, y'all.
You still gotta think about me. Want someone to hold. You can put me on airplane mode. You can put me on. You still gotta think about me. Want someone to hold. You can put me on airplane mode. You can put me on.
Welcome back, everyone, to Unapologetic Sports on the Sideline Junkie Podcast Network. It's basketball time. Basketball time, that means it's time for the H to the O to the J. Highly opinionated Josh with Basketball 101. What's up, nephew?
What's going on? How you doing, man?
I'm feeling good.
It's good to hear, man. How you doing, Fly Guy?
What's up, man? How are you? So
I'm here, man.
we saw your emojis a few minutes earlier. Just go ahead and get right in.
Oh,
Oh,
I don't see your box of Kleenex nowhere over there.
Yeah, I use them all.
Okay. Which brand did you use?
Um, with Kleenex, I guess that's the brand. Kleenex. Yeah, Kleenex.
What's
So
up,
go
man?
ahead, just get right in. I mean, we're going to cover all the games tonight, but just talk about your feelings, talk about the shot, talk about all that.
Which shot are you referring to?
Oh well, there was this Duke game. I think a
Oh,
lot of people
man,
watched it. Duke's kind of a big deal, and this
yeah,
white boy.
man. Let me know, man. Let me tell you. Trust me, I know. I've seen reporters who don't cover college basketball. Adam Schefter, Ian Rappaport, Jordan Schultz. They cover the NFL. They was tweeting their ass off on Sunday night. I'm like, damn, okay, man, okay, cool. As far as the shot that Mr. Hawkins made, 10, man, I'm right there with you, man. I'm always a Duke fan. We ride through it. It was tough because I was texting my co-host JG. Shout out to my brother JG, Club JG podcast. I was texting him throughout the game, and he was like, "Man, y'all should be good. You got this." And I, like, when you watch sports long as I have, like, you don't never feel like you got something until you have it. And Duke,
Yeah, you know better than that.
Duke blew leads. If you look at their 3 losses, they blew a lead to Texas Tech. They blew a lead to North Carolina. They blew a lead to UConn. Let's go back 1 year ago. This week, they blew a lead to get to the national championship game to Houston. So, the funny thing about this is that I was doing a show, but I could listen to y'all show while I was doing the show before I got on here. And I heard you put North Carolina. I think you put North Carolina in the deep freezer. Do you know that North Carolina fired Hubert Davis? He lost in the national championship game. Mm-hmm. John Shire has never been to the national championship. Mm-hmm. So
that's why I put the ass in the freezer.
So for
Hubert Davis got to the national championship. He didn't win it, but he lost.
Now he blew a lead in the game, but still, like, he got to the game. So I just I'm riding with my coach. I'm not saying my coach should be fired, but I agree with you. Like, Hubert Davis got a raw deal out of that. But again, like, in order to learn how to win, you must learn how to lose. It just sucks as a Duke fan that you're right there to the finish line. And Caden Boozer, I respect that young man. He answered all questions at the end of the game. Respect to that, because I'm gonna just put it like this: when Duke lost on Sunday, I didn't turn my TV on to watch sports until the next day. He had to answer questions the following, like within that 30-minute time span. So due to that young man, but just with Caden Boozer, man, he had a freshman mistake at the worst time of the season.
Why didn't he just hold the ball to get fouled? I mean,
he could have held the ball, got fouled. At worst case scenario, he would have made 1 out of 2. It would have been 73-70. They make a 3. UConn makes a 3. The game going to overtime. So, but I don't want to take nothing away from UConn. UConn fought that whole game, especially in the second half. I thought Duke got sluggish. I know people talk about Duke turnovers. I get that. But to me, the offense got stagnant in the second half. Some of that was a part of turnovers, but some of that was they were shooting bad shots. They should have kept attacking where they had the advantage at, and they didn't. So, again, for me, I think UConn deserves all the credit. Dan Hurley, hell of a coach, solidified what he is as
his head is this big right now.
Oh yeah, it's amazing.
He already got the biggest head. Yeah.
Oh damn! I ain't know Tim was rooting against us, man. I ain't know. Damn. Okay. Well, hey. But yeah, man. Like, nah. I'm not saying they should fire Sean Shire. They should. I'm not saying they should. But I'm comparing him to the school that's right down the road. At least he went to a championship game. John Shire has. But again, Shaq. Michael Jordan told Shaq this. You must learn. In order to learn how to win, you must learn how to lose. So, hopefully, within the next couple of years, with all the 5-star recruits that we get, hopefully, Duke can find a way to win the national championship. Congratulations to UConn on advancing to the Final Four. Congratulations, UConn winning the East. Illinois won the South. They defeated Houston in the Elite Eight, and then defeated Iowa in the Houston in the Sweet 16, defeated Iowa in the Elite Eight. Congratulations to Arizona. Purdue gave them everything they could. Shout out to Braden Smith. He had a hell of a college career. And Michigan throttled Tennessee. So I hate to make this undercard main event type.
But it is.
But it is. Yeah.
And the reason why is because they don't want to admit this, but they didn't want UConn in there. They wanted Duke in there because then you could sell it as the national championship. Duke will be playing the best team on the east side will be playing the best on the west side. So for me, the undercard is UConn and Illinois and the main card. And I think this is going to be the best national semifinal game we've seen in the last like 10, 15 years. Arizona and Michigan.
Does Illinois have a shot?
I think Illinois can beat UConn. I think that's I think both games are evenly matched, evenly tossed games. You got to remember, Caravan really didn't have a good game for UConn when they beat Duke. He was struggling. So I expect him to have a better game in the Final Four. He already has championship experience. Illinois, I call them the all-European team. Brad Underwood, he not only recruiting in the United States, he recruiting overseas as well. So he went over there, got Peja Stojakovic's son. He got a couple other European players that got game, and he can tap in and they can lock in and do what they need to do. And then Arizona and Michigan. I told y'all this when the tournament started. I thought they were two of the three best teams all season. It just sucks that they playing in the semifinal before we get to the championship game.
All right, so real quick, so Marlene said tap into ladies sports. So yeah, we'll Josh will cover the women's. We'll talk about that a little bit, and then we will talk about the WNBA on here. Don't worry, we will. I know they reached an agreement. We should have brought that up a week or two ago. We didn't, but yeah, we'll make sure to incorporate. We got a huge women audience. I think it's 2, so we got to make sure that we come. But we will. Yeah, we'll definitely. I'm actually looking forward to talking about the WNBA.
Don't do it like that. Shout out to Marlene, the Cali girl representing.
Yeah, but we'll definitely cover the WNBA. That's actually good to remind me. We'll talk about the agreement the WNBA reached, and then we'll start covering that soon. When's that start? May? WNBA starts in May?
I think, yeah. WNBA starts in May, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's summertime's not a whole lot to talk about anyway, so we'll probably cover a lot more WNBA than you think
we started the show with women's sports. The girl got knocked out.
Well, that's true. Yeah, so if you missed if you tuned in late to the show, if you didn't watch the beginning, we did cover women's sports. We talked about this knockout in the UFC over the weekend. So yeah, we got it all covered here on Unapologetic Sports. Don't you worry about that. All right, sorry. Go ahead, Josh.
Yeah. So again, I think both games should be good. The 6-0. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the comment.
No, you're good.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not trying to be mean to Bryce, but Bryce, he don't even play for the team.
You don't even fucking play.
He don't even play. So, but I do like him going to Arizona. He can definitely develop over time. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to the games this weekend. TBS games will be on TBS 6:09 and then approximately 8:49. So it should be a great Final Four. I wish Duke was in there. It took me a while to get over that. Those type losses is hard to get over. I've always said this. I'd rather get blown out than lose like that because then I know I don't have a chance. But if I lose, you lose a close game, you're like, man, I could have did this different. I could have.
Man, there's certain teams in sports that everybody loves seeing lose, and Duke is one of them. And to lose like that, I mean, do you know how many people were just celebrating and laughing and just?
I know. I work with multiple people that are not really Duke fans, so I get it. Trust me, I get it. In fact, personal story. So after the game, I called John, and he laughing and all this, and it's like, bro, like I was just speechless. I typed this on Facebook. I was really speechless because I'm like, bro, all you gotta do is just hope. If Boozer hold on to the ball, you get 5, you make 1 or 2, you good. Like you win the game. At worst case scenario, you win the game. So it was a tough situation, tough play. But yeah, everybody, it's like when the Yankees lose, now when the Dodgers lose, when the Lakers lose, when the Celtics lose, Duke is in that category. So
when the Cowboys lose.
Trust me, I know Cowboys lose. This brother up here, man, he don't never stop talking.
Chiefs and Patriots now. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't say Patriots now. I would say Patriots back then when they had Brady, because y'all don't know what they are now. But yeah, back when because I was a Brady fan with Brady, and then we lose, it was celebrations and all this and all that. So, but yeah, should be a great Final Four. UConn.
So who play? I know UConn. You got UConn. No, do you say you think Illinois has a chance?
Yeah. I think I'm taking Illinois, and that Arizona Michigan game, man. I'm dreading to make a pick. I'm gonna take Arizona. I'm gonna take Illinois and Arizona to meet in the national championship game.
So how important do you think Bryce will be in this game? Bryce James.
Bryce James in what game? In the Michigan game?
Hmm.
He don't play, so why would he? Why would he be a pro?
Oh, he's not playing.
Yeah, he
Oh,
doesn't play. Yeah.
okay.
I don't see you trying to be petty, man. I don't want to get into your. I'm not getting into that. I want to talk about the players that are playing. Let me say this about the Arizona Michigan game. Take it off of Bryce. By the way, Bryce, you see this? Keep balling, keep hooping, keep developing, man. Keep working on your
Oh,
game.
he's going into the. He's declared he's going to the draft.
Yeah, I'm not doing this with you. I'm not doing this with you, Bryce. Keep developing your game. Keep working on your game. The sky's the limit, brother. You can be a great player in college. You can be a great player in the NBA. Sky's the limit. Keep working on your game. You got a hell of a coach in Tommy Lloyd. This Arizona Michigan game, you got at least 8 NBA players on the floor. At least 8. So it should be a hell of a game. I can't wait to watch that. I can't wait to watch that Saturday night. I'm gonna have me a cold one. I'm definitely gonna be sitting by the TV and watching that. Can't wait for that game.
All right, we got plenty of time. So real quick, before we move on to the any more thoughts? So you were.
What about the
all right,
women's side?
All right, but actually, real quick, let's go ahead and just make our picks real quick. So with my vast knowledge of college sports, I'm gonna go UConn versus Michigan, and then I'll take Michigan to win the whole thing.
I like
Really
that.
going out on a limb there, but
Okay, I have Arizona and Illinois. I'm gonna take Arizona to be the first team since 1997, the last Arizona team to win a national championship.
You got Illinois beating Connecticut.
You have Illinois beating Connecticut. Yeah.
Whoa. I got Connecticut and Arizona, and I got Connecticut winning, and then we got to deal with Dan Hurley's ego, big head stuff. But he's going to win it, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I got Illinois.
That shot, oh, yeah.
Yeah, but let me say this. Illinois surprised me what they did to Houston. Illinois can cut your water off. And most people look at Brad Underwood as their offensive team. And you look at them, they got a lot of Europeans on the team. They play defense. They're not going to make the bonehead decision that Duke made. And again, this is not just this year with Duke. This is last year going to the last game coming into this year. Duke blows leads. Illinois is not going to blow a lead. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. Don't sleep on Brad Underwood, man. Illinois going to the national championship. They're going to lose to Arizona, but Illinois going to beat Duke.
So is it a done deal that the UConn women are going to win it all?
You've said it for like the last 2 weeks that it was the UConn women. Does that change?
That's a done deal. It's a done deal.
Who they playing? And it's for the championship.
Texas.
Okay.
Because they got to play South Carolina in the Final Four. Texas is on the other side. They play. Who Texas? I think
UConn got to play South Carolina.
UConn got to play South Carolina in the Final Four.
Damn. I don't know. South Carolina might upset them.
Nah, I like UConn. I think
we
UConn,
could have a repeat from what your team did, 35 years ago when they replayed UNLV and beat them the next year to win the chip?
Yeah, they could, but I think it'll be UConn. I think it'll be UConn in Texas, and I think UConn wins the national championship again. Okay. I will say I think both games are going to be good because you got UConn and South Carolina, and then you got UCLA and Texas. I know the Midnight Rider like UCLA to beat Texas. I like Texas to beat UCLA. Madison Booker will be the key.
Midnight Rider got UCLA winning it all?
I think he got UCLA to. He probably picked them to win it all. He had to pick that. I mean, he picked that, so he got to stick with that. But I think if you asked him to redo his pick, he would take UConn. So.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to put up the Final Four. I was having technical difficulties, but you covered it.
Yeah, UConn. I like UConn over South Carolina, and I like Texas in a close game against UCLA.
Who's going to be the next North Carolina head coach?
It's a very, very interesting question.
They keeping it in house?
Nah, they're gonna hire outside the house. I would look at St. Louis coach. I would look at him, John. I think his name Josh Shirt, something like that. I would look at him. I think he'll probably be the top candidate. I'm gonna give you a name who I would look at, but I know they're not gonna hire him. I would look at Rajon Rondo.
Ooh, they
I would
won't.
I would look
Yeah,
at. They're not gonna do that, but I would look at that.
they won't. They won't do that.
All right, so that's
So you
actually
think
good.
they gonna hire somebody with no Tar Heel ties?
Yeah, they're gonna hire somebody with no Tar Heel ties. Because if that was the case, they would already hire within. So yeah, they're gonna hire somebody without Tar Heel ties. Yeah, I mean Billy Donovan, that's a name that's out there for sure. I mean the way that the Bulls season is ending, especially with the Jaden Ivey situation, I definitely can see Billy Donovan getting up out of there and going back to college. The question I have for Billy Donovan is what he has to deal with in the NBA. He kind of has to deal with in college with recruiting and NIL, because you got to re-recruit your team every year. You really don't have to do that in the NBA. You just got to develop. Like, for example, let's say Billy Donovan was coaching the Spurs. He wouldn't be thinking about leaving the Spurs or go to coach in North Carolina. He's going to stay there. So it's all about organization, right path, right situation, and development. The Bulls really don't make the right moves, the right development. So I could definitely see him getting out of there. The question for Billy Donovan is, do you want to go back to that lifestyle you had to do in college, where you got not only you have to recruit, but you have to re-recruit your players every year?
Well, I got you going here, man. Tell me what the hell, I almost said the F word. What the hell is wrong with Isaiah Thomas?
Oh yeah. Oh man.
Talking about
I knew.
KD will win 6 rings too.
Oh, a fly guy. When I heard Isaiah Thomas said that, I closed my eyes and I just saw this red light, and I just saw this head, and I knew it was him. It was him, because he doesn't like when someone gives Kevin Durant the acknowledgement and the credit that he deserves. Now, let me say this. I respect all the legends in the game. You feel me? All the legends. From George Gervin, who's the real Iceman, and not Caleb. I've never heard nobody call Caleb Williams Iceman a day in my life. But hey, God bless.
I think they're trying to get that over after that throw. I think.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. Listen, the throw was cold, but it's not Iceman. Like, nobody calls him Iceman. If you want to say cold, you feel me? That's fine, but not Iceman. But I respect all the legends, from George Gervin to Isaiah Thomas to a name who I've said players are better than on this show, Dr. J. I'm not one of these young people who just gonna go out here and say something just to say something. I truly believe what I say. With all due respect to those legends, Isaiah Thomas lost his damn mind. He knows damn well Kevin Durant can't win championships with the Bulls.
Thank you.
He know that. Like, he know that. So I respect Kevin Durant. I was on the last time I was on here, your guy KG, and I hope KG watching, right? And Midnight Rider, we gotta set this up because I gotta come on the show. This man said Kevin Durant not a top 20 player all the time. That's blasphemous. So I don't agree with that. But to sit here and say he can win 6 championships, hell no. Like, nah. Listen, I love Kevin Durant. He a hell of a player. All you gotta do is get physical with him. That's the book on him. You get physical with him, that's game. That's ball.
And that's what I'm talking about. He wouldn't have survived back then. They would have tore his skinny ass up. The Knicks, the Pistons. Come on, man. Even the Pacers.
Pacers, yeah. Pacers was
They would have the Davis boys, Oakley and Mason for the Pistons, and Lord knows Oakley and Mason for the Knicks, and Lord knows what the Pistons would have done to them. It would have been an episode of Oz. You ever watch Oz and Adebisi? Yeah. Kevin Durant would have been butt naked on the bed.
So I've already talked to KG, so he's going to be on the GOAT. We won't say the LeBron Jordan debate. We'll say the NBA GOAT debate. So he's going to be on that. So we're going to devote a whole show to that. So it's going to be pretty much the whole hour. So you'll be part of that. You guys can have your Durant combo during that.
I respect that. But no, that blasphemy, I want one-on-one. I'd rather have KG on my show. You feel me?
All right.
You can have that one-on-one. Because listen, I get everything Lee Ike said is true. I've said the same thing about Kevin Durant. There is no way you can tell me he's not a top 20 player. To me, it's just no way. Now, is he the best player ever? No. When I come out with my GOAT of all time comment, he won't.
Yeah, he won't be part
of it. He doesn't have the sustainability. Like, he doesn't have the sustainability. He's not a leader. He's not the leader like Lee Ike said. I give him that. But I'm saying to say he's not a top 20 player, yeah, that's like insane.
He might not be.
Yeah, he might not be.
I gotta go down the list, man.
Go
Because
down the list.
I gotta
Go
go
down the
down the
list.
list. You
Go down
know,
the list.
So we'll do so let's do so when we do the show, we'll try to do it in we'll probably maybe do it after the draft because actually obviously the week before the draft we'll have to cover. So we do it after the draft. Let's if we can because we a lot of us, but we do a whole hour of it.
because watch when Houston get in the playoffs. I mean, right now I think they playing the Lakers, right?
Yeah.
They'll beat the Lakers. I know they lost them in the regular season, but they'll beat them in 7 games.
Let me say this. I think the Lakers would beat the Rockets. And the reason why is because to me, you gonna make this about Durant. I'm not. I know what Kevin Durant gonna do. Sengun is a liability defensively, and they don't have a point guard. Point guard matters, especially in the playoffs. Like you need somebody that can orchestrate the offense. They don't have it.
Defense matters too.
Yeah, no, it matters, but I'm saying in this particular matchup, the Lakers gonna score because they got scores on the court. So their defense really gonna be null and void. You feel me? Because their offense will be minimized because they don't have a point guard. And again, Sengun's a liability. All you gotta do with Houston in the playoffs, I would if I'm Luka, get him in every pick and roll, get him in there, and then that's a wrap.
Who's LeBron gonna cover in the playoff?
Who's who?
Who is checking? LeBron. Who he checking? Who is old ass checking in the playoff?
Probably Durant. Right?
You could I'm just okay. He could be. All right, I'll give you an example. Like if they play Houston, you could put him on a shooter like Tariq Eason, where all he want to do is really shoot. So you can save him on the defensive end, and then you can maximize what he is on the offensive end. So that's
my point is make LeBron work on defense, and he's done.
Well, yeah, I would be pick and rolling him and Austin Rivers and Luka too if I'm Houston. But again, the Lakers have a point guard, quote unquote, in Luka Doncic. They even have a better lead guard in Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves better than any lead guard that the Rockets got. So for me, yeah, I think point guard matters. You know this. In moments in the biggest moments, your strengths show, but your biggest weaknesses show as well. Yep. So if you don't have a point guard, it's like Fly Guy. You like Buffalo all season.
Yep.
Two things that hurt them. They didn't have a good enough wide receiver, and their defense was ass.
Yep.
So like
especially the rush defense. Yeah.
Huh?
Especially the run defense.
The run defense was bad. So like when Denver got into it, they ran the ball and they attacked and when the money was on the line, the Bills receivers didn't come down. So their weaknesses showed. Their biggest weaknesses showed. Yep. And that's what I think will happen with the Rockets.
We will see just how this postseason will show why Kevin Durant might not be a top 20 player.
Yeah, I'm not. But
it's up to him to lead that team, man. He has to lead that team.
Let me ask you this: lead that team to do what?
Second round.
At least to the conference finals.
Bro,
what you go over there? What did he go over there for?
Sir, are you high?
What?
Are you high? Are you high?
No, I'm trying to show.
No. You putting unrealistic expectations on somebody that you want to put
unrealistic. Why did he go there?
That's a Kevin Durant question. I can't speak for Kevin Durant. Let me say this: if I was Kevin Durant, I would have went to the other team in Texas. I wouldn't have went to the Rockets. So again, I'm not Kevin Durant. That's it. That he can speak for him. What I'm saying is, you're putting unrealistic expectations on the brother that you know they're not better than.
I'm not putting any expectations because I know he's some trash. I'm not putting shit on him. He's just gonna be exposed.
MVP is trash.
What has he done since he left? Steph
what have you done for me lately?
What has he done? What has he done? What has he done since he left Steph Curry?
He got robbed in Brooklyn because of a vaccine man. He got robbed in Brooklyn. The man, sir. They took the Milwaukee Bucks to 7 games when they won the championship. He didn't even have Kyrie or James Harden. So yeah, bro, like I can understand that. Like I'll give you an example. When the Warriors go home in the play-in this year, I understand why they don't have their team. Like I understand that. So if Steph, let me say this, Brian, I'm talking to you, my guy, Fly Guy.
Yep.
You'll learn something about this guy. What's good for him, it ain't good for nobody else. It's just good for him. So what's good for Steph Curry, right? Oh, yeah, you have Jimmy Butler. Bro, this man been on here talking about Porzingis. Porzingis, like, bro, we know.
All I said, Porzingis is getting good.
Yeah.
Steph don't need a Luka. Steph don't need of fucking AD. All right,
Okay,
the
man.
man
Listen,
won with Andrew Wiggins and
the
Harrison
man won
Barnes.
he won with Klay Thompson.
And
Yeah,
Draymond Green.
Clay
And
looks good
Draymond
without
Green.
Steph. Yeah, Clay looks real good without Steph, don't he? He looks real good
Listen, I
without
can't.
Steph.
All right, listen. Let me say this. When Klay Thompson was in Golden State, he was focused on basketball. He has other things that he is focused on now. And let me take my glasses off. Let me take my glasses off when I say this. I totally understand. I totally get it. So I'm not mad at Klay Thompson.
So
if you want to semi-retire and
think,
still get paid to do it, you do that, brother. Salute to you, Klay.
You think he's focusing on something else that's round?
Klay Thompson has other things that he needs to be focused on other than the NBA. The Dallas Mavericks is not his top priority, and I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad. Let me ask you a question. If you Klay Thompson, what's your top priority, home or the Dallas Mavericks?
The Dallas Mavericks.
Oh, okay. All right. Listen, the show gonna end in 5 minutes. I'm gonna get your real answer when we get off here. I got you. Come on now. Y'all know better. Y'all know what Klay focused on, and I ain't mad at him. I ain't mad. What they say about Adam and Eve? The greatest thing is temptation. You feel me? So I ain't mad at him. I ain't mad at Klay. Klay, do your thing, brother. Keep shooting them jump shots, baby. Keep making it. Because he making them. He definitely making them.
You leave Steph, you're about. All I'm saying is Kevin Durant has a chance to really elevate his legacy. All right?
Hey, Fly Guy.
Come on, man. You know his legacy ain't fully respected.
Yeah, by you. By a
lot of people.
Hey, no. It's respected because Kevin Durant came to the Warriors when they lost, and he was the best player in 2017 and 2018. He was the best player. That's why he won the Finals MVP. Hey, Fly Guy.
Yeah.
There were games where number 30 for the Warriors, he had single digits in points in the finals. Who saved him, Fly
Guy?
But he probably made a 3-pointer from like mid-court though. So.
Yeah, bro. Listen, that's fine. Steph, what in 2017? I can pull it up. 2017 Game 3, Steph Curry had 9 points.
B, watch this. Who's better all time, Steph or KD?
See what I'm saying?
Is that what's distracting Klay Thompson?
See, I'm distracted. I can't. Leon, what you say?
You can't make a shot now?
I'm distracted.
What was that? What did I say?
Yeah, what did you say? See?
What was I talking about?
There you go. Again,
I forgot what I was talking about.
Steph Curry had 9 points in the finals game. Who saved him? Who had 30-some in that game? That's why they gave him the finals MVP.
Was it her boyfriend?
No, it wasn't her boyfriend.
Wasn't her?
It was Kevin Durant.
Oh, top 20 KD.
Who's better?
That's what they call him around the league. Top 20 KD.
Who's better, KD or Steph?
Who a better player? Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
Who a better player? Kevin Durant. Who having a better career? Steph Curry. That's how you get
all time. Who's better?
All time. Steph Curry is going to be nabbed at because he has accomplishments. He has accolades. I got that. He's the second. Okay, let's do it like this. Steph Curry is the second best point guard ever. Kevin Durant, in my opinion, is the third or fourth best small forward ever.
Steph Curry's being talked about as a top 10 player now of all time. Yeah, we're debating if Kevin Durant gets the top 15. That's a true debate.
But that's a true debate. But Steph Curry is not a top 10 player of all time.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
It's being talked about.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Okay, let's do this real quick. He better than Jordan?
No.
Is he better than Kareem?
No.
Better than Larry Bird?
I don't think so.
Okay, cool. That's 3. Better than Magic?
No.
That's 4.
Well, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, that's 4. He better than Tim Duncan?
To me, yes.
Tim Duncan, the best power forward ever. How can someone second best be better than someone that's best at their position? That makes no sense. So he's not better than Tim Duncan. Like Tim Duncan. Go ahead. Okay. Tim Duncan. Go ahead. You say.
Right.
Go ahead. Okay, so that's 6. That's 6. I just think. Is he better than Kobe Bryant?
No.
That's 7.
Shaq.
Is he better than LeBron James?
Yes. Beat him 3 times in the finals when it counted. 3. You just said it. How you gonna put somebody above someone who beat you 3 times?
So
Huh?
tune
How?
in a few weeks for this and way much more
How?
for
How you
for
gonna
the
do
Go
it?
Combo.
There it is. We're gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, you got to take us
HOJ,
home.
thank you for coming in, brother,
Yes,
nephew.
sir. I
Just
will see
tell
you.
everybody
I
over
will see you.
highly opinionated. Uncle Lee says hi.
We will, man. I definitely will. I appreciate you guys having me. I'll be back on next week. We recap the national championship and get our run to the NBA playoffs started, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, before we get out of here, always special shout out to Anthony from Miami representing. And another shout out to the Cali girl Marlene. We will definitely top in on women's sports a little bit more.
Yeah,
Yes,
we're gonna
man.
cover that next few weeks. We're gonna have hockey talk coming up too. Hockey playoffs are coming up, so we try to have Matty Ice
Oh
come on
yeah,
with
we're
Puck
gonna
U.
get the
Yeah,
smooth operator Matty Ice in here to break things down, so
I
we
love
can look intelligent
I
about
love
hockey.
I love his segment name Puck You. That's
Puck U.
amazing. That's
That's
amazing.
it, baby. You don't get no better than Puck You. How about that?
Yeah, that's
All
what
right,
Kevin
man.
Durant. That's what Kevin Durant want to do to you. Puck you.
Yeah, you need to do that shit to his hair. But anyway,
He gonna make him choke.
Mm.
anyway, we leave you like we always leave you, whether you like it or don't like it. Damn it, you better learn to love it. For Unapologetic Sports on the Sideline Junkie Podcast Network. Another shout out to the HOJ. Shout out to the Fly Guy. And always your favorite Uncle Lee Ice. We'll see y'all next week.